Sixth grade teacher Belkis Medara came to the United States from the Dominican Republic at the age of 11. Speaking no English, she was able to teach herself a new language, maintain her class standing, and eventually graduate from college. Today, her students at the Hammock School in Port St. Lucie, Florida, learn about human rights and the importance of being tolerant as they are exposed to the history of the Holocaust. Students study the experiences of Jewish children who were imprisoned in camps or who survived by being hidden. After months of learning about the Holocaust, the class is visited by over 20 Jewish survivors. These people spend the day telling stories about their own lost childhoods and what happened to them after being liberated. They also explain the importance of living a hate-free life and how they should never lose faith in themselves. The students finish the term creating art projects which depict a survivor's Holocaust experience.
Hi, my name is Belkis Medara, and I teach a sixth grade world history class at Hammock School here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. 6 years ago, I was invited by Insight Through Education to visit the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. It was there that I met Norman Froshman, and that experience changed my life. I introduced the Holocaust day one to my students. I tried to incorporate it throughout the other lessons. I teach about ancient civilizations. And when I talk about tolerance, for example, with the Mayans or with the Indians or the Chinese, I usually, weave into that, what the Jewish people went through during this tragic event. The children will read the book. We will do a few assignments. They will write a synopsis of the biographies, and then I asked the children to choose a memory from their childhood, from the survivor's childhood that was pleasant. Then they have to create some projects. Sometimes they create paintings and then they write the quotes on them. They have done these memory boxes where they actually have the story of the survivor. As a culminating activity, I invite Holocaust survivors from the Boca Raton area, survivors who actually are in these books, portrayed in these two books. And usually I get 20 to 30 survivors and family members. They usually have to rent a bus to come here. It is an event that my children, my students look forward to because they can't wait to meet their survivor. They don't know which survivors are coming, so when they know that their survivor is coming, they get so excited. This is the highlight of the whole unit. At the end of the day, we actually have an assembly where usually Norman Froshman will speak to over 600 attendees. We also listen to a little bit of each one of their stories because they all sit on the actual auditorium on stage. The children, after that, they write reflections. And as I read the reflections, the highlight of the day is to meet these survivors. And this is why this is so important to me. I want them to make that connection that it's not just another character in a book. These are real people. These are people that they research. And when they actually meet these people, it solidifies what this is all about. It's about relationships. It's about knowing that this truly happened. It's about them knowing that even though 20 years from now people will say this never happened, they know it happened because they actually met a survivor in their life. And this is going to change their lives forever. This is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity for them.